Have you ever wondered if aliens exist, and even if they do, will they like couscous? The answer to the first question has kept scientists and philosophers busy for centuries. As for the second one, we may have an answer sooner than we think. In 2014, scientists found some strange markings in a dried-up lake bed in the Western Sahara. They suggested that these could be signs of an extraterrestrial landing site. In this video, we'll explore everything you need to know about the alleged alien gold mining operation. Let's get started. The first hints of alien life were discovered by accident. An American satellite was taking pictures of the Earth's surface when it detected unusual geometric patterns in the Sahara Desert. These formations looked like huge crop circles, but they weren't created by humans. Scientists sent a plane to investigate and found that the markings were actually made of rocks. Each rock monolith was around 3 meters high, with the entire structure covering an area of about 20 hectares. It was clear that someone or something had arranged these rocks in a very specific way. So, what was it? A landing attempt by aliens? According to researchers from the University of Cape Town, these structures are most likely ancient mining sites. This means that long before humans settled in this region, there may have been some kind of civilization living there. However, this is just one theory. Some believe that these structures are evidence of extraterrestrial activity. But there is another piece of evidence that makes the existence of aliens in the Sahara more plausible than ever before. We don't know much about our universe, but we do know that everything is made of atoms. There are different types of atoms, each with a different number of protons. Protons determine the atomic number, and without them, there would be no chemistry, no matter, and no life as we know it. But did you know that not all protons are the same? Protons from different sources can combine differently, creating new types of atoms. This is called the isotope effect. Scientists have found that the nitrogen and oxygen isotopes in the Sahara are significantly different from those in other parts of the world. In fact, the only place on Earth where similar isotopes have been found is in meteorites from Mars. So could this mean that Martians once visited our planet? Not necessarily. Although this theory is very interesting, it also has its drawbacks. For example, we don't know how life on Mars could have developed differently from ours. Perhaps the Martians had their own way of measuring time, which could explain why their calendar is so different from ours. There is also another possibility. Maybe these structures are related to an ancient Egyptian mining operation. The Egyptians were known to have mined gold in the eastern desert of Egypt. Could it be possible that they also mined gold in the Sahara? This theory seems more plausible considering that the Egyptians kept detailed records of their mining activities. Unfortunately, all we have are hypotheses. Until we find real evidence of alien life, we won't be able to say for sure what these mysterious structures are all about. However, there is one thing we can be sure of, and that is that the aliens didn't come for the gold. You see, the Sahara was covered in water around 6,000 years ago. This meant that the gold was completely inaccessible. Instead, the aliens probably came for the couscous. But why did they want the couscous so badly? Well, it turns out that couscous is a highly nutritious food source. It contains more than twice the amount of protein per kilogram than lean beef and 3 times more carbohydrates than potatoes. This is because couscous is made from durum wheat, which is rich in both protein and carbohydrates. And although couscous may seem like a simple dish to us, for the aliens it was probably a real delicacy. Unfortunately, the aliens didn't stay long enough to enjoy their meal. Perhaps they were just passing through, or maybe they were fleeing from some kind of natural disaster. Whatever the reason, they left the couscous behind and never returned. The locals must have been pretty disappointed. After all, they had prepared a feast for their guests. But even though the aliens didn't appreciate their hospitality, they left behind something truly precious, the knowledge that we are not alone in the universe. Maybe one day we will even find out what they think of our couscous. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.